This episode, and I'm really sorry to say this, but it's probably my least favorite so far. And that's for one reason. Titania. When we were told that she was going to be the most annoying villain in the MCU, they were not kidding. She really, really is. And I think my biggest problem with her is by turning her into a beauty guru, she's no longer the character from the comics. And I think this plotline would have been much better if it was Screwball, who, if you don't know, is a social media supervillain from the comics. So I think that would have made a lot more sense than turning Titania, an established supervillain from the comics who is a wrestler, into a guru. I thought that was a really weird choice and kind of a bad one. Of course, opinions always vary, but I really, really disliked it. Now to something more positive about the episode, the Daredevil setup. I'm really excited for it, and I thought the parts with She-Hulk were great. But if this is She-Hulk's main villain, I don't know about this, because honestly, it's kind of a letdown, especially to all the Titania fans. I will say I think the actress is doing her best, but the role is just generally something I think no actress could probably pull off, because the getup that they have her wear, I think, really is just not good. I think her whole personality is bad. Her whole stick with the beauty stuff is bad. I just generally really dislike this version of Titania. Of course, opinions vary, but as of this moment, I really dislike this version of this character. But I will say that I'm really excited for later on in the season because we have more Daredevil, so that's good. Well, we didn't get Daredevil this episode, but we have his suit, so we gain more of Daredevil technically. And we also probably get more Emil, aka The Abomination, and Wong, so I'm excited for all that. And She-Hulk, of course, because it's a She-Hulk show. And I also thought Nicki, Mallory, and Pug were also good. I actually really like Mallory from the comics, and I thought she was just as good as she is in the comics here. So that's my opinion on this episode. And I'm really sorry if you like this episode a lot. Personally, I wasn't a big fan of the whole Titania stuff. Everything else but Titania I thought was great. But Titania herself, who had a very big role in this episode, was, in my opinion, really, really bad. But of course, like I said, opinions always vary. If you disagree with me, that is 100% okay. If you agree with me, that's 100% okay. If you're kind of on the fence, that's also 100% okay. This is just a comic book show, and there's no reason for us to get upset about it. There's no real reason for us to get angry or toxic with one another. We can all live in peace and harmony. Also, I know that it sounds like a really weird thing to say, but I've gotten some comments about the show that are very negative and toxic. Either way, for fans defending it and going after other people, or people coming at the show and going after people who like it. It's genuinely, I think, a two-way thing, as both people who like the show and people who don't like the show are really going against each other and are being very toxic to one another at the moment. So if you like the show, that's great. If you don't like the show, that's also great. I mean, this is my video on the show, so I don't know why you're watching it if you don't like it. But I don't care. If you don't like it, of course, opinions always vary. If you like it, opinions always vary. Anyways, that's it. Like always, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.